Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hi, I'm a longtime Browns fan living out of state. I've seen a couple of games, and the kick return game does not look good with Forbes, Belton, and Donovan People-Jones doing it. Why won't they give Jalen Darden a chance? He's very elusive, he's very fast, he's very edgy. Jalen Darden, when are they going to give him a chance to return the punts and kicks? Thanks.
As always, appreciate all the voicemails. Fred, the thing with Darden's been banged up a little bit. I think that's one of the reasons. Then you have Jakeem Grant, who, if he's healthy, he was a Pro Bowler. So Darden's in that mix, but, you know, they don't want to put somebody back at kicks and get them even more banged up than they are already.
Well, it's a good question, but yes, Jalen Darden went off the field in West Virginia way back in Greenbrier with a leg injury. We don't know the extent of that because they don't give a lot of information, but he has been on the side with trainers with a sleeve on his right leg. So whether it's a thigh or a hamstring or whatever, that's his leg is what got him to the NFL. So with that said, that's the plan. Jakeem Grant or Jalen Darden to be the returner. They went out last year and paid pretty good money to get Jakeem Grant, a 3-time Pro Bowler, and he ruptured his Achilles on a non-contact drill about this time last year in training camp, running down the field. I watched him, and he just pulled up. Now, the question is he ready to, is he back to 100% where he was? I watched him in West Virginia, and I did some videos of him. He looked very quick, and he looked like he was back. But they have held him out of team drills until just before they went to Philly. He hasn't played in a game. And the same way with Darden. So I would not be surprised if they give one or both of those guys work in these final 2 preseason games. The decision comes down to if all players are healthy, they're both wide receivers. And is there enough room for a wide receiver on this team? You know, the question's like Marquise Goodwin. If Marquise Goodwin is ready to play come the season, you have to figure their top 5, if not top 6 wide receiver positions are already set with Cedric Tillman this year and David Bell last year to go with Elijah Moore, Marquise Goodwin, Peoples-Jones, and Amari Cooper. So can you keep a 7th wide receiver that doubles as your returner? Or do you put them on practice squad and elevate them for the game? I don't know. These are questions they have to decide in the next couple of weeks. But then it comes down to, let's say Jakeem Grant is 100%. He's 30 years old. Do you go with him or a 23-year-old Jalen Darden who doesn't have the credentials yet, but might be very similar to Grant, but he's a lot younger and a lot less expensive? So they do have decisions to make, but they've not been able to put them on the field and really gauge them yet. So I think that will be one of the decisions in the next couple of weeks they have to make.